I almost totally bonkered that. Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we have another great cocktail for you today. Now, I was watching my good buddy at Manhattan Project, and he's been doing some awesome videos with some shorts, like showing bartenders that go to different bars. And this is kind of one thing that interests me. One of the bartenders that was making the Manhattan said that he puts the cherry first into the glass and then pours the cocktail over the cherry because that adds more of that cherry flavor to it than if you like make the cocktail and then you drop the cherry in. So I got a bunch of cherries. I really want a Manhattan really bad, so we're gonna do the science experiment. I got the referee shirt, I'm ready to go, and a quick shout out to my good friends, the McIntyre family. I hope I said it right. Sorry, there's been a couple of videos before I did the shout out. I had to film a bunch of Easter stuff. But anyway, if you having fun hanging out with me and you want to meet me, I work at 73 Distilling. Come out, say you know the Gnome, and we'll give you a shout out. You know, take a picture. I love it. I love feeling like a celebrity. And I feel like a celebrity when you like, comment, subscribe down below. So let's get to science. I got my referee shirt on, so I'm gonna be super partial and super mean. I'm just kidding. I'm getting a great drink either way. Let's dive on the cocktail. So this is a stirred cocktail, and to make it fair, we're gonna make both cocktails in one container at one time. Now, the typical Manhattan cocktail is a 2-1-2, which is the area code of Manhattan. If I'm not mistaken, the Manhattan cocktail is older than area code, so it was just kind of happenstance, or the person that assigned that area code likes drinks. I don't know how area codes were designed. I know what drinking is designed. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of an American whiskey, and we're actually gonna use the 7.3 4-grain. This one just won a gold in small batch for Bourbon Fest. Really, really good. This is the distillery I work at. So I have access to drinking this stuff all the time, and I really like it. It's kind of my workhorse bourbon. So bam! 2 ounces of that. And then it's going to be an ounce of vermouth. Again, we're doubling these, so if you see me pouring in a bunch more, we're going to put in our vermouth, our sweet vermouth. Bam! And now, it's usually people use Angostura. It's any bitter, so we're going to use the Earl Grey Bitters, which you can purchase with the link below. Please do that so I can feed myself. It's so cold. It's sad when people don't buy bitters. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I had a long day at work. I'm a little loopy. So we're going to do 2 dashes for each drink. Okay. Bam. Now we're going to do that one more. Now let's stir it up and pour it out. Okay, so we have our stirred and we have our chilled glasses. So we're going to put, oh man, nice little pop, our cherry in one of them. This one should be the cocktail. Oh, this one's got stems. I'm not the hugest fan. Bam, we're going to see. So people at home, if I totally forget, you know which one is which. And let's pour it up. Wow, I almost bonkered this. I almost totally bonkered that. All right, let's see. Does it matter? Okay, cool. So instantly I can kind of see, just visually, this one mixed in a little bit better. Like I still see some of the remnants of that cherry kind of like scattering still throughout the cocktail. While this one, it did kind of do that nice little swoosh. I don't really see like the cherry, the juices itself. So let's do the traditional Manhattan right here. Fantastic cocktail. It's really, really good. Vermouth, that Earl Grey Bitters. I do love the Earl Grey Bitters in the Manhattan. I'm a little biased, but I do love it in there. It goes really well with the vermouth. Now let's try this one. I don't get as much of the cherry, but let's see. Equally delicious. Go back on this one. Okay, let me get a little water right here. Okay. So that's one thing you should probably tell by this video. I'm not instantly getting a lot of that cherry juice. But they're both pretty similar. You may get a little hint of that cherry on this one. I think visually it does look better when you put the cherry juice in, when you put the cherry in first. I think it looks visually better. Like you kind of can see, well, you can't see because you're not me. You can kind of see where the juices are kind of in this one. When this one, it gives it kind of a more darker red because the cherry juices are spread out. There's maybe a hint of that cherry in there. Maybe, it could also be a visual thing. Like this one looks a little bit redder to me because that juice was able to kind of spread out. So like, it might be just playing with my brain or that I know it's there. But that's, I mean, I would say visually it's more appealing. And if it doesn't make much more of a difference, you should probably go with the visually more appealing than when you work at a bar. But I don't think it's detrimental. I mean, my bartender friends, we all know sometimes it's like you're making like tons of drinks and you're like, oh crap, I forgot this part of this stupid garnish. And you put it in after. I don't think it's that much of a difference where someone would be like, excuse me, sir, my Manhattan is off. But it does visually look better. So I will give him that. And, you know, maybe when you're with a guest and they do it, when they see that interaction go, it's probably, because a lot of flavor is too placebo. Like, I see it and now I'm tasting it. Or, you know, so does it make much of a difference? Not really. Am I going to enjoy two great Manhattans? Yeah. So, now I know what I'm doing today. What are y'all doing today? Besides like, comment, subscribing, and always tip that bartender. Which one do I keep drinking?